You made it to Hump Day, and we're now into the 12 days of Christmas. Today is Wednesday, December the 12th, and the beautiful weather forecast for the Key West and the Lower Keys area. A high today, 74 degrees, a low overnight of 70. It'll be partly cloudy today, a little bit warmer than yesterday, but still really temperate. So it's a very, very nice day on tap for us. We do have a 20% chance of rain. Winds are from the northeast at 12 miles an hour, and our humidity is 68%. We have falling atmospheric pressure today going from 30.24 to 30.12. We do have a slight chance of those showers in the afternoon, so be prepared for that if you're out and about in the afternoon. Just some isolated showers popping up, nothing to really worry about. Our UV index today is a 5. So dress appropriately. Our water temperature has warmed up just a degree, so it's up to 76 degrees. Probably drop off again after a couple days of this cold spell. Sunrise today, 7:02 a.m., and the sunset today will be at 5:40 p.m. Our first high tide of the day will be at midnight, and the next high tide is at 1:36 p.m. The first low tide will be at 7:04 a.m., and the next low tide will be at 6:20 p.m. Overall, we have a total of 10 hours, 38 minutes of sunshine today. Solar transit today will be at 12:21 p.m. Our tidal coefficient today is coming in at a 53, which is very, very average. So nothing wrong with being average when it comes to that. If we're looking for our solunar activity, not a terribly effective day for fishing. So we're still in that waxing crescent of the moon. So our major periods today are only going to have one fish activity, which is really low. But from 4:20 a.m. to 6:20 a.m. is the first major period. The second major period does coincide with sunset, so it may be a little bit better from 4:45 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. Minor periods, 11:06 a.m. to 12:06 p.m. and 10:25 p.m. to 11:25 p.m. So overall, if we have to give a ranking on the fish scale, it's a 0 today. So maybe not the best day to go fishing, although you never know if you're lobstering or you're doing other things, you might have a different type of results. So if we're looking at the jet stream is still very close to shore. It's going to be moving a little bit over the next few days, but it's still only 1 to 2 foot seas out in the Gulf Stream. So even though things might be a little bit higher just offshore, you might be okay once you get out in the Gulf Stream. So just pay attention to that. Make sure you're double checking all your conditions, especially when you've got these higher winds and you're in a small craft. So we don't have any small craft advisories at the moment for that, but it is pretty choppy out there. So, and don't forget, just a few more days and we'll be talking about wahoo fishing, and that comes right before the full moon, 5 days before and 5 days after. And do be aware that as these waters get cooler, we're going to have a lot of bait fish coming into the warmer, shallower water. So that means other fish that are after those bait fish will be coming along with them. So you might get lucky out there with some really cool fish that you can catch not terribly far offshore. Either way, it's Wednesday, it's Hump Day. We're into the 12 days of Christmas. I hope you're feeling the Christmas spirit, and I know you're seeing it around town with the lights and the parades and all kinds of wonderful things going on. It's a perfect place to live, and all in all, it's the perfect day to have a perfect day. This weather report is brought to you by 43 Keys Media. If you want to hear all about what's going on right now in the beautiful Florida Keys and what's going on in the future, please visit 43keys.com. You can also get this program and others as an Alexa flash briefing. Simply tell Alexa to play the Florida Keys Weather and Fishing Report as your flash briefing.